inside of this video, we're going to do a complete in-depth review of this title right here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Notch here, and welcome back to another Replica title review video. So I've done a lot of these this year, and by a lot I mean quite a few. So I did like a review of the Winged Eagle title, then I did a review of a fake Winged Eagle title. It's just been a complete mess this year, and I actually reviewed like a belt hanger for the ladder match thing. If you guys remember that, I reviewed the Replica briefcase for the Money in the Bank briefcase, and it's just like, I've been doing a lot of review videos, but I guess let's add another drop to the bucket, ladies and gentlemen. This one is the WWE Spinner Replica belt. So this is the full-on metal adult size spinner replica. Let's try to get the thing to stay there. Mine doesn't spin quite as I think it should, but it still spins. I can still stand here, you know, all day and just do this. Maybe I should do that. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay, let's just try to leave it there. So I don't know really the history of this replica too much, because all the replicas you see on the wall right now, every single one I bought brand new from WWEshop.com. But this one is the exception. This one I bought used off of eBay just to see what a used title, how bad it could be. Now this specific title right here is actually 10 years old. You heard me right, this one was made in 2010. That makes it 10 years old, almost 11 years old. And I gotta say, back then, I feel like they made these replica titles a lot better quality than these more modern ones. This one's a lot heavier. Seems like it has a much more like a flexible leather-like strap, and it just feels like a heavier title and a more quality piece. So I think they did make them better back then. So I'm kind of glad. And yeah, you guys couldn't hear that, but that's the downside of this, is you don't want to touch it too much, because these edges are all individual jewels, and what just happened is one of those jewels just hit the floor. One of them just fell out while I was recording here. So yeah, you really don't want to play around with this title too much. This title is missing a lot because obviously the previous owner did like to pick it up and play around with it every once in a while. Now, like I said, I got this one off of eBay. I actually got it for half price of the new one. That's why I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger for the one off of eBay. This one was only like 200 bucks compared to W Shop, which one was like 400. So I'm happy with the purchase, but it is missing quite a few of the jewels, and the strap is a bit worn, but I'm taking into consideration that this title is almost 11 years old, so it's going to have a few things wrong with it. It definitely needs a new strap, because this one is a bit on the rough side of strap wear. Now, I know a lot of people, even on this video in the comments, are saying, you got to get a real leather strap, bro. And the thing is, they're like 300 bucks, so that's an investment I'm not really ready to spend. That's actually an investment that cost more than the actual title. So I don't know if I'm ready to do that. I'm kind of just waiting for just the regular standard replica replacement strap to pop up somewhere. Right now, you cannot find just the regular replica like strap to replace the title on this like anywhere online. I've asked everyone. I went around to like different belt makers. I asked them if they know anywhere. I went to like AJS Belts, which is another belt like replica seller. They said sometimes they get them, but currently they don't have any of them. So I'm hoping at some point in the future I can replace the strap for less than 300 bucks, but we will just have to wait and see on that. But honestly, guys, I don't know where to begin with this. This has always been one of my dream replicas, and I don't know why it took me so long to actually get the replica of this. I did have the commemorative, and maybe I'll do a commemorative. I actually still have the commemorative, and maybe I'll do a commemorative versus a replica version of this, so you can guys see the difference between a commemorative title and a replica title. Let me know if you'd be into that. But basically, guys, in my opinion, this is the WWE Championship, because this is the one I kind of grew up on. I know a lot of people, in their minds, they see the the Winged Eagle as the title, or some people in their mind see the Undisputed title as the WWE Championship. But in my mind, I'm seeing this one as ridiculous and as much hate as it does get for being that spinner belt that John Cena unveiled. I've always dug the belt because it's just the belt I kind of grew up on. But if you're watching this video because you're thinking, should I get the spinner title? My answer is, if you want to waste a lot of time spinning it, then yeah, sure, go ahead and get it, because you're just going to stand here all freaking day and do this. But in all seriousness, guys, it is a beautiful title. If you grew up on it like I did, a lot of people want to hate on the thing, but I think it's a beautiful addition to my collection. Now, moving on to the back of the title, as you guys can see by this shot here, you have your flathead screws to remove the plates if you need to remove the plates for some reason, which I might have to do in the future if I ever change out the strap, or I want to like polish up the titles or something like that, and I don't want to get like wax or anything onto the actual strap. Then I'll remove the titles there. Also, you have the stamp right here that has all your information, like this one back then. This one is actually stamped the Figure Toy Company, because that's who made the titles back then. It is stamped 2010 World Wrestling Entertainment, all rights reserved, made in China, and it's an official WWE product. Now I gotta say, I do love my title. It's a beautiful addition to the collection, but mine does need a little bit of love. It needs to be polished up a little bit. The actual, the nameplate, I don't know if someone wrote their name with Sharpie on it at some point and then tried to clean it off with the wrong thing. And it's basically turned, it's basically taking the gold off of the metal there. So now the good thing about these nameplates is they're like very, very inexpensive. Like I'm talking like 10 bucks, you can get a brand new one and just screw it on there. So that's not the end of the world. The rest of the actual title does look to be in pretty good condition. It's all shiny. I don't see a bunch of scratches or anything. The only thing really wrong with the rest of the plates is maybe this could use some WD-40 to spin a little bit better, and maybe it could use some replacement jewels. But other than that, I'm gonna say for 200 bucks, I'm pretty happy with it. I just really need a new strap. It might need a little polishing up and a few jewels, but for half the price of the brand new replica, the used replica is not that bad of a deal. And that's crazy for me to say, because normally I would say, guys, you gotta get a brand new off WWE shop. You're a loser if you don't do that. And then you grow up and you're like, God dang, these things are like 500 bucks. Who the hell's paying that much? Just get one used off eBay and save you the money. So it makes more sense as you get older and you're like, why did I buy these things for so much money? I could have saved so much money if I would have just got them used or waited for a good sale or something. So yeah, guys, I gotta say it's absolutely beautiful, and I don't have really too many complaints about my purchase. Just hopefully I can find one of these straps that isn't the leather one, and I can actually get it for like under 100 bucks hopefully, and I can actually get a new strap, and then I will be a-okay, and I'll feel comfortable having wrestlers sign it, because as you guys can see here on the wall, a lot of my titles are actually autographed by WWE wrestlers, because, you know, these are new titles. The straps are pristine, but with this strap being in that bad of a condition, I don't know really if I would want to get this strap per se signed. So I really need a new strap before I'm comfortable getting wrestlers to sign it. But yeah, guys, I'm happy with my purchase here for 200 bucks, and yeah, that's my little review of my WWE spinner metal adult size replica belt. So right now on screen you will see some clickable links. One of those is my face. If you click on my face and hit subscribe, that will subscribe to the channel. Also, after you subscribe, go ahead and hit the bell to actually be notified when I upload another amazing video just like this one. Also, I've enabled the new channel member thing. If you guys want to support the channel, that's how you support the channel. But guys, that is going to do it. Thank you for watching this video. I am Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.